Hi guys, it's Keith Farms. Well, I just got the carrots out of my little show plot over here in the front yard. It's right behind me. Got it out of one bed anyways. Went through and knocked all the chunks out, reshaped the bed a little bit because it was getting a little deformed. And now I'm getting ready to plant all-star mix in it. So let me show you how I do that. Be right there. Start off, we're going to go through a regular bed prep procedure. Two buckets of compost. Then I'll get my fertilizer in and run my tilther over it. Compost, just shake it out. Get it kind of evenly across as I go. Now what you can see here is I kind of make a zigzag pattern across. That way when I pull the tilther through, it'll kind of pull it along and incorporate it up and down the bed. That way I don't have to spread it quite as evenly as you would regularly. Now this year, we're spreading my fertilizer using a drop spreader. Fits perfectly on the bed. So I'll do a video on it here eventually. Basically I fill it up, crank it out full bore, make 4 passes. That should give me about 100 pounds of compost per acre equivalent. So I'm going to go at it. That actually gives me about 100 pounds of nitrogen per acre equivalent. Now here's a view of the bed, compost and fertilizer. Now I'm getting ready to run the tilther through. And I basically already broad forked because I used a spud hoe to get the carrots out to begin with. They looked like that before. So, time to tilth. Now here's what it looks like after tilthing. All the compost has been stirred in, just a little bit of fertilizer on top. So now I'll go through and knock it flat with a landscape rake. Now with this, I just make sweeping passes and bring the extra to me. as simple as that, we got our bed prepped. So you can see now, pretty much everything's blended in. A little piece of grass right there, but it's not rooted. And it's nice and flat. That's what I want. Now I'm gonna go get Jang and my all-star mix and start seeding out. Now I've got my Jang, all my standard settings. Got my all-star mix. Want to get the X24 roller in here because that's what we use for our all-star. And let me tell you that this case is nice. The small ones fit the rollers. The big ones are great for seed. Did a video on it quite a while ago. I'll try to link it up here or up here, wherever in the description or in the little video tag. Now for this, I'm going to be doing 9 rows. So I'll do 1 on each side, 1 down the middle. My standard 1 in between those two, that'll give me 5. And then I'll put 1 in between each of those, which will give me 9 rows. And before I start, I like to manually prime it. So that right there, it's not spinning right now. Oh, because we got a pop chain. Alright, since I had the chain pop on me from the last person that used it, I'll take a second to show you the inside. This sprocket had actually popped off. That is a 9 in the back, front is a 14. That's just a standard setup. That's the way it comes. That's the way I always use it. So this little thing here in the middle just tensions the belt. It just moves up and down to keep them on so it doesn't fall off. That's pretty simple. And away we go. Now, as you can see, I got my standard 5 rows out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now my next rows, I'm going to be very careful and try to go right on top of the hill with it on each of them. And that'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4 more, which will give me 9 in total. You want to be real careful and keep them pretty good and straight like that is, especially with All-Star this time of year because it's going to get real hot and humid. Otherwise you'll have disease problems. So if I can follow those same marks and make it almost look completely flat when I'm done, I did a good job. And that's what I was talking about. Nice straight lines. Pretty much everything's flat. All you can see left are the 4 that I put in between. They look good and straight. So let me take you in and show you the numbers, and then we'll irrigate. Okay, so I'm in the pack shed here, and here's the numbers. 4 passes of fertilizer give me about 3.5 pounds of my 855. Then for 9 rows of All-Star at the X24 is about 0.8 of an ounce, but my beds are only 38 foot over there because they're actually a 40-foot bed, but my turnaround points I lose about a foot, maybe 2. It might even be closer to 36. Basically what I'm expecting for a 100-foot bed is about 2 ounces. So I'm right about there. That'll work for me. Now that I got everything seeded, kicking on the irrigation for 10 minutes over here because I just have it on these impact heads right here behind me. Get this thing watered out. Be done for the rest of the day. Well, I hope you all liked what you saw today. If you did, Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Have a good day.